To celebrate the 15th anniversary of the King of Fighters series, this is King of Fighters 12.
The King of Fighters 12.
I like the way she says it better. It sounds like a video game. Talk about a simple menu, and check out this chick in the next scene. She talks without moving her mouth.
Allow me to explain the rules of the tournament.
She's telepathic.
Select your member.
Fans of this series get a complete visual overhaul with this game, completely redrawn 2D animation. 22 playable characters from the SNK series are available in the game. There's a few surprising omissions, but overall, there's quite a variety of fighting styles in here. Enough to keep combat constantly interesting. You select 3 characters, choose their order, and jump right into battle. I am impressed with the visuals. It's nice to see 2D animation, 2D hand-drawn animation getting this kind of detail. The backgrounds look amazing, they're complex, they're well done. The whole game is very smooth and fluid. Until you play online, that's a different story. But if you're not playing online, if you're just playing against a friend or playing against the computer, it's a pleasure to be immersed in the visuals in the King of Fighters 12. While I've always enjoyed the King of Fighters series, some of my favorite SNK titles are Metal Slug and Last Resort. I would love to see those re-released with this kind of presentation. It's not likely to happen, but, you know, if it did, maybe they could just redo the entire Neo Geo library and put them out in one gigantic box set that transforms into a giant robot and crushes people. Fighting games are not my best genre. I'm okay at them, but not as good as many of you watching. I find this game extremely easy to pick up and play. The controls are intuitive, and there's not that many button combinations to make it overly complicated. You can figure a character out or numerous characters out fairly quickly. This is the kind of game that you can jump right into and start playing, but it'll obviously take you more time to really master it. For those who think this game looks really cool, who aren't familiar with the King of Fighters series, it's a very straightforward kind of fighting game. One that relies on actual offense and defense, not so much filling the screen with fireballs and laser beams and special moves. Look closely at this background. This is a very interesting scene. It's like somebody laced the all-you-can-eat buffet with cocaine at a European outdoor bistro. There's 3 different difficulty settings against the computer: easy, normal, and hard. On the normal difficulty setting, I cruised right through the game without any trouble. What's surprising about the King of Fighters 12 is what a bare-bones release this is. You get fighting, and that's about it. Not that that's a bad thing, but just know beforehand, you're getting fighting. No half-assed storyline, and generally not a whole lot of things to do in just a single-player mode except compete against yourself for the best time. How fast can you crush the competition and beat the game?
Ready, go!
Wow, it's like Double Impact with chicks. It's a Van Damme movie, you should all see it. It's even better than Lionheart. Like most fighting games these days, you can go into a practice mode and try to perfect your moves and your special moves. You can pull up a list of all the different button combinations. There's not that many of them. In general, I really like the fighting style of The King of Fighters 12. And think that it's a fun game. However, the online, at least on the PlayStation 3 version as of this recording, is so jerky that it's practically unplayable. I haven't seen lag like this in quite some time. Normally my PS3 online is very smooth, so something was up with this one. I haven't had a chance to test the Xbox 360 version over Xbox Live. So my recommendation, at least for PS3 owners, is make sure you have some friends to play against who you can actually see in person. And frankly, I think that's the best way to play these kind of games anyway, because it's always fun to trash talk across a couch and then drink a beer afterwards while watching Double Impact, commenting on how much better than Lionheart it really is.
Time's up. You win.
Feeling good?
Did you happen to catch Shamu jumping in the background? If you didn't, rewind and watch that part again. They should have made Shamu a playable character in this game. SeaWorld vs. SNK. My final thoughts on The King of Fighters 12 are that it's a beautiful game that would have benefited from a few more bells and whistles in the single-player mode. If you have some friends to play against, I think you'll get hours and days and weeks of enjoyment out of this. It's an extremely well-made title. It does have some problems with online gameplay, at least on the PlayStation 3. Maybe they'll fix those, but if you have friends to play against or just really love this fighting game series, I think you'll definitely dig The King of Fighters 12. And I will be waiting for Last Resort, getting the exact same kind of release as this one. It doesn't even need online. That should save you some development money. And put Shamu in just for the hell of it as a spaceship.
Sashimi.